All Pokemon games have a group of Pokemon which find their way onto a large number of players' teams. In the Sinnoh region, Pokemon like Infernape, Staraptor, Luxray, Gyarados, Roserade, and Garchomp find their way onto most teams. Good luck finding a fire type other than Infernape if you're playing Diamond and Pearl. I affectionately refer to these as Normimons, and even I myself love using these Pokemon. They tend to have cool designs and are powerful choices to venture through their respective regions. As I was playing through Pokemon Legends EA, I found myself encountering certain Pokemon which gave off Normimon vibes. So I was inspired to make this video to find out the answer to the question, what is the normiest possible Legends EA team? For the most part, starter Pokemon are the definition of Normimons. With very limited exceptions, starters are powerful teammates throughout a Pokemon journey. Legends EA is no exception to this, with all 3 starter options proving serviceable selections for a team. However, among the 3, one stands out as the opening act for this band of everyone's favorite choices, none other than Johto's trusty Totodile. Nostalgia is a powerful force, and Heart Gold and Soul Silver are some of the most popular games in the series. Those factors, coupled with the fact that Chikorita receives a lot of undue negative press, leaves Totodile as what is likely the most selected of the 3 starter choices. I hope we can someday get confirmation on this. It would be cool if Game Freak could track the ratio of how often each choice is selected. A cool little crocodile dude that turns into a beastly alligator is hard to beat design-wise, and even I picked it for my first journey through Lumiose. It's undoubtedly the first member of the Normiest team in Legends EA. The marketing for Legends EA included an early purchase bonus, which is redeemable until the end of February 2026, a mystery gift Ralts holding a Gardevoirite. Gardevoir has always been a fan favorite, not just for strange people in the dark corners of the internet. The Hoenn region is a favorite of many Pokemon fans, myself included, and Gardevoir is definitively one of those game's most iconic Normimons. A strong special attacker with good coverage and the ever-powerful fairy type attached to it is a valuable Pokemon to have around. When given easy access to one basically right off the bat, it's only obvious that it's next on the Normie team list for Legends EA. Just keep your interests away from me. If the normiest Pokemon in the history of the series were accessible, then you'd think it'd be on this list, and you'd be right. Side Mission 22 has Mabel give you the choice between the 3 Kanto starters, paying homage to Professor Sycamore gifting the player that same choice in Pokemon X and Y. Charizard is far and away one of the most recognizable Pokemon, like, ever. Much like Totodile in ZA, Charmander definitely dominates the selection for its group. There's no possible way this list could be complete without a Charizard on it. I don't hate Charizard, but it really doesn't do anything special for me. I'm more of a Venusaur guy. I do have to respect the level of adoration that it commands amongst casual fans of Pokemon, perfectly fitting this list. One of the 4th generation's most well-loved Pokemon is also accessible in Legends ZA. Lucario is so popular that it made it into Super Smash Bros. For 3 installments straight. It's not quite as prominently provided as other Pokemon on this list that are dropped right into your hands, but Riolu can either be caught in the wild or obtained through a side mission. The type of player that would be using this team would almost certainly go out of their way to include a Lucario on it. Also, they probably have an aura too. Everybody wants to take another Kalosian journey with a Lucario, thereby earning it its spot on the Normiest team list. The tutorial for Legends EA is intriguing. At first, it narrowly railroads you from location to location, scolding you for straying off the beaten path, even to collect an item that's 2 inches past the boundary. However, once the player begins to help Emma with side missions, the map opens up fully without the day-night cycle, with the player being able to access almost everything besides using benches to skip time. One of these side missions, which Emma has you complete, requires trading a woman a Pikachu in exchange for her Heracross, Bois. This Heracross was the inspiration for this video, as I was using it as soon as I got it. But upon learning that basically every single player was using this extremely overpowered Heracross to face roll the game, I had a lot less interest in using it myself. Its 125 base attack stat is sky high for the beginning section of the game, and it doesn't even fall off as the story progresses, still able to demolish any threat it finds itself pitted against well into the mid-game. Being literally required to get this Pokemon to progress the story, and its power level being what it is, Hua is certainly one of the normiest Pokémon in the game. Rounding out this list is a Pokémon which reprises the role of Korrina's gift Mega Lucario from X and Y. In the story of Legend ZA, you cannot avoid getting Absol, the final member of the Normiest team for the game. After calming its rampage as a rogue Mega, it recognizes your strength as a trainer and decides to fight by your side. Being gifted a Mega Absol right around the start of the mid-game is a huge spike in power, and like any guaranteed gift Pokémon, it most certainly features on the majority of teams. Much like Heracross, to choose not to use it is rejecting a free high-power Pokémon, which can actually allow for more interesting battles to take place when you don't knock out every opponent in 1 or 2 hits. I would suspect at least 2/3 of all players end up keeping this Absol throughout the story, making it likely to be the absolute normiest mon in all of Legend ZA. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below how many of these Pokemon were on your Legend ZA team. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again next time. Peace.